Leave me alone, you won't be alone.
Yeah, man. Niceness, you know.
Why you put a lie to me? Why you are pushing me? Tell me what I have done before you use the power gun on me. Why you put a lie to me? Why you are pushing me? Tell me what I have done before you use the power gun on me.
Question with the answer.
Oh, let go me back to Babylon.
Still man can walk, you know.
You are doing me this. You
don't know, you know.
Oh, let go me back to Babylon.
Yeah, man, just free man up, you know. Just so it go, you know. Yeah.
Oh, leave me alone, you won't be alone.
Yeah, man, let go, you know.
Oh, no.
You better free up, man. Free up, man. Don't think in Babylon, let go me on. You better free up, man. Free up, man. When you stand in the car and me man, me answer out. Long time them a watch me. And aspire and a grudge and a envy. But only God who can judge me. And all that in iniquity them must play. You better free up, man. Free up, man. Don't think Babylon, let go me on. You better free up, man. Free up, man. When you send me enemy girl and me man, you better free up, man. Yeah, man, the king of Kadas, man, just come tell it to them, you know. Yeah, Shabba, sing the song.
Why you put a lie to me? Why you are pushing me? Tell me what I have done before you use the power gun on me.
Sure, man, I know, you know.
Why you put a lie to me? Why you are pushing me?
Push me so
Tell
hard.
me what I have done before you use the power gun on me. Well, Mr. Officer, I'm warning you. Oh,
Let me hand, sir.
let me back to Babylon.
I want you, man. Come on, me, I tell them. You hear what Shabba said, man. Come on. Come on, sing, I tell them, you know.
Oh,
Yo.
let me back to Babylon.
I want to say, Mr. Babylon.
Why you doing me this?
Show Mr. Babylon.
Leave me alone, Babylon.
Show Mr. Babylon. Put down your back stick, man, yo. Show Mr. Babylon. Why you never make us?
I don't want to be a loser.
Sing this down.
In your system, never in life. I just want to stay free, be free every day. Leave me alone. What have I done to you? Nothing. Now why you are hurting me like I didn't try to cooperate, but because wrong is your way, you don't do it.
Midi, my anymore. Please Babylon, quit knocking upon the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go be back to Babylon.
Just let it go, man. I want one. Yo, check this. Sure. We never do nothing wrong, sir. Please just have a little mercy upon me. We never shut the fuck down and did the duty. People them have
Let's go
spread
be
the
back
team
to
upon me.
Babylon. Tell me what you don't need. Leave me alone. Cadence. Listen so much to the work. musique tout mon ami. Musique Dominique, c'est qu'à des slip sur nous pas à laisser musique l'amour. Jamais les points. Car la musique, c'est une belle musique. Car la musique Dominique. Car la musique Dominique. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gotta keep the music Dominic. Gotta keep the music. Ay, ay, ay. Mama. Me gotta flow, gotta see. Echale come, grandma for the name. Me like go back, qui mène du bateau en la terre. Père, comment jouer? Liquidage d'ossi, combien d'autres qu'est-ce qu'à jouer? Oh, yeah. Caras music, c'est de belle musique. Caras crypto music, Dominique. Caras music, c'est de belle musique. Caras crypto music, Dominique. Oh yeah. Caras, laissez ça marcher. Haïti ni compas, la Guadani sous, Trinidad ni calypso, Jamaïque ni reggae. Dominique Nanoni, c'est qu'à des slip so nous pas à laisser musique l'amour. Deme, oh. Caras musique, c'est de belle musique. Caras crypto musique, Dominique. Caras music, state, the bell music. Caras crypto music, Dominic. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Nunca vai cada. Nunca mais cada. You play, let's take you play. Tu lejo, nunca mais cada. Yes, I know me. It's time to connect. Goddess music message, boy. Oh yeah.
Good afternoon, Dominica. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Talk on the Block. If it's on the block, then we'll talk about it. Of course, on the block, we're hearing that one young child may be dead following a motor vehicle accident in the Grand Bay area that claimed the life of a toddler. According to the information from the police and other sources, the accident occurred near to the Granby Secondary School, where a vehicle plunged off the road. Other persons and passengers were involved in the accident and were all transported to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. Where they're taken in for more treatment. The condition of these individuals may be unknown. We're going to come back after the weather report for the afternoon. Something is going on here.
Good afternoon. The weather updates from the Dominica Meteorological Service at the Douglas Charles Airport for today, Monday, August the 26th, as recorded at 12 noon. The weather conditions at Douglas Charles were cloudy. The winds were coming from the west at 2 knots or 4 kilometers per hour. The air temperature was 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. At the Canefield Airport, the weather conditions were cloudy with adjacent showers and recent thunderstorms. The winds were coming from the southeast at 4 knots or 7 kilometers per hour. The air temperature was 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. Lingering moisture and instability associated with a trough system are expected to continue affecting the island this afternoon. This is expected to result in mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. People in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks are advised to be alert and to exercise caution. Additionally, a weak tropical wave is expected to maintain cloudiness during the early part of the evening. Slight to moderate seas can be expected in open water, with waves peaking to 5 feet. The synopsis: weak, unstable conditions are affecting the area. This afternoon's weather is expected to be cloudy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. And tonight, cloudy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms at first, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy with a few showers. The winds will come from the southeast through to the east-northeast at 10 to 20 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. The seas will be slight to moderate in open water with waves of 1 to 1.5 meters or 3 to 5 feet. For up-to-date information on weather conditions, visit our website at weather.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page at Dominica Meteorological Service. Follow us on Instagram at Dominica Met. Add us to your list of WhatsApp channels. Our number is 618-3469, or feel free to call 266-4490 for further information. From the Met Office at the Douglas Shires Airport, I am Karen Basil Lawrence.
Thank you, Carol Basil Lawrence.
95. Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning? Again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms. Ride the storms. Ride the storms. Q95.
All right, Dominica, we did talk about an accident there that claimed the life of a toddler in the Grand Bay community. Mr. Alcendo spoke to us earlier. He has been following the story from morning. Again, our deepest sympathies, Miss Miss Alcendo. What's the latest hearing about that accident?
Oh, yes, Matt. Good afternoon
Good
to your
afternoon to you.
listeners and to everybody listening at this point in time. Matt, yes, as I
Told me before.
told you this morning that there was this fatal accident close to the Petel Secondary School in Granby.
Mm-hmm.
Linda Alexander, the driver lady, was traveling to work this morning, left her home, and if anybody knows the Granby area where you have the community center, and then you're driving down that hill to head to the Pechal Secondary School. So that car was driving down that area when looks like the car lost control on the left side. That's because you know that we drive on the left side in Dominica. So that car would have left the left side and then went on to the other side, the opposite side, which is the right side, and then plunged into that hole, that precipice area close to the Pechal Secondary School.
Is it a ravine or a precipice?
Well, it's like a ravine, yes. I would say a ravine. I would say a ravine, yeah. And then there were 4 passengers on board, including the driver. Well, 3 plus the driver makes it 4. Her 2 children and a young lady from the Dubic area, but lives in Granby. You know that the Dubic people are living in the Granby Center area now. So one young lady from Dubic, Venera Bruno, who is a ward aide at the Dominica China Friendship Hospital.
You said Venera?
Venera Bruno.
Is it a tall lady, kind of?
Tall lady, yes, tall lady. We call her, look, affectionately known as Vernie.
Vernie, yeah, I know her well, yes.
Yes. Well, she got a lift, a ride with Linda heading to work. And she happens to be in that car at the time. And that car fly over and plunge into that ravine this morning. Yeah. Linda's 2 children was on there, a little boy and a little girl. And people went to help and then got them off the car, transported them to the ambulance, fire and ambulance, rescue police, transported them to the Granby Health Center. And then from there, 3 of them was transported to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital, which is Linda, the driver, her daughter, and Venera. But unfortunately, sadly, the little boy for Linda did not make it. He didn't make it. He succumbed to his injuries at the Granby Health Center.
How are the people of Granby reacting at this time?
Well, mad people are sad. It is very unfortunate. People are very sad. People are crying. People are sympathizing. Everybody wishing that it did not happen. This is not what people would have woke up to this morning. Just probably just around a week or two, just around 2 weeks ago, we had that fatal accident on the road leaving the Granby Catholic Church. Vehicular accident again that claims the life of Grace Favory. And we woke up this morning to another vehicular accident.
You're saying there was another accident before, about 2 weeks ago?
Yes, 2 weeks ago, which the wife of Marcel Comac of Midnight Growers, his wife, who normally sells in the market, and Grace Favory. There was a vehicular accident that ran into the both of them after church service. And on the hills of the Granby Catholic Church, on the road leaving the Granby Catholic Church, heading to the main road, where a car, not a car, but a pickup, Nissan pickup, front 4-wheel drive, lost control of that. The driver lost control of that pickup and ran into these 2 ladies, leaving the Catholic Church, heading to home after church service. Yeah, that claims the life of Grace Favory. Yes, and this morning there we were waking up to this other accident, and the little boy is about probably 6, 7 years old, man. Yeah.
So the children are those of the driver?
Yes, it's those of the driver, the lady driver, yes.
Wow. Yeah. Very shocking news there.
So the Dubic community and the Granby community is in shock. Is in sympathy mood, and it is just sad in the community of Granby right now.
All right, Mr. Reynolds, thank you very much, and thank you for, of course, sharing the information with us. Do you know the extent of the injuries that the driver and the passengers may have sustained?
Well, I have not gotten any report on the driver and the other young lady, but that the daughter of the driver. But I heard a little of the other passenger, that's Venera, which I think she's got some broken leg and broken arm and some serious injuries to her head.
Wow, and she's my good friend. She's a
very nice young lady, very friendly,
very friendly lady,
very friendly young lady. Yes, she's just oh boy, Matt, it's so sad for me because you would know that my roots basically from the Dubic area, so Venera Whenever and her son is always at my home.
Very,
and,
very touching.
Yeah,
very
yes,
touching.
Very much. Very much.
I have to make my way to the hospital.
And Linda herself is my very good friend, man. Very close friend. Well, we call it, her full name is Alinda, but affectionately known as Linda. We just call her Linda.
All right.
But her full name is Alinda Alexander.
Yeah, I know Venera very. She's a very social, very sweet person.
Yes, ma'am. Alinda Alexander is a employee at Valley Engineering.
I think I know her personally.
Yes, yeah.
Again, our deepest sympathies, my brother.
Yes, no.
And whole strength.
Thank you, brother.
Take care now. Bye-bye.
No problem, yeah, good.
Taking a break, we'll come back. Thank you very much.
Something good. Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just receive world-class clear brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Clear brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class clear brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you. Something good. Something good.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All right, Dominique, we here 1:27 is the afternoon time. Really sad news there out of the Grand Bay community. And next to the PHR Secondary School in Grand Bay. Again, very, very deep sympathies there. Going out to family and friends.
When you want the best, what you do? Shop at the CN. Better than the rest. Shop at the CN. And they all compare. Shop at the CN. You get more for life. Shop at the CN. Shop at the CN. Yeah. Shop at the CN. Shop at the CN. What they say? Shop at the CN. ACS family, customer friendly. With 3 locations, it's so convenient. And our prices, they are the nicest. Madam and Monsieur, that's where you belong. Oh, tell your mama, tell your papa, shop at the CN. Tell your son and your daughter, shop at the CN. Auntie, nan, and cousin, friend, open power, all of them. Grandma, grandpa, couple, neighbor, girlfriend, boyfriend, side. What? Shop at the CN. Shop at the CN. Oh, yeah. Shop at the CN. Shop at the CN. Check us out at Pottersville, High Street, and Downtown Rose.
Bryce and Company Limited. We manufacture high-quality roofing sheets, 24 gauge in different colors, also to customer specifications. That's right, whatever length you want. Aluminum seamless guttering. We also sell BRC mesh, steel rods in all sizes, breach caps, fencing wire, and fencing poles. Free estimates for guttering, galvanized sheets, and fencing wire. Quality products at the lowest prices island-wide. Bryce and Company Limited, located at Caneville Industrial Site, Shed 1A, just before the Old Mill Cultural Center. Call us today at 617-2468 or 615-0178. Bryce and Company Limited, built for living, built for life.
Dominicans, enjoy your property, protect your property. You homeowner and businessman, protect your property, enjoy your property. Can't wait for the hurricane, can't wait till you flood again, can't wait till your roof fly out and all your business coming out. Remember, no insurance company will insure your property when a storm is approaching. Get ahead of the hurricane season and insure with a company who gives you the assurance of payment for your valid claim. Come speak with us today at the New India Assurance Company Limited, upstairs AC Shillingford and Company Limited, 24 King George Street, Roseau. Bring along an up-to-date valuation from a qualified engineer and get insured today.
Person passager pour dire nous, but if they could, they would say something like this. I like Linhurst Web Pladu. I wanted to tell my daughter, my family brought me to Linhurst after I died. And the way Linhurst took care of my body with respect and dignity, my jamais avec à West Pesa la lemote vivant. Linhurst Funeral Home, 30 years of experience, professional, reliable and compassionate service. We've had 24-hour emergency service. So là, mon numéro, pas quitter un rien bas ou dire. Qui est 449-1800, 275-7564, 449-2100, or the emergency number 277-1800. If I keep it busy in Linhurst, that time is for you to breathe and grieve. Linhurst is not willing that any should die, but Zandra, you must go. So when you go the best chaperone. Linhurst Funeral Home. Mama tutu famdi, si c'est pas Linhurst, il a venu à l'été.
Our numbers are 449-1800, 449-2100, 275-7564, and 276-0400. Call Linhurst Funeral Home today.
Just want to encourage you again, those of you using our roads, to be very, very cautious. Be very, very careful. Always be on the alert, huh? But let's move on there in the afternoon. It's already 1:32. I want to come back to promises made there this morning by our own Prime Minister, Mr. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt. Also had an interview with Mr. Billy Doctorow, who was the president of the Olympic Association, DCA. He also spoke about the track, the much talked about track. Let's first talk about that promise that has been made for some time by the Prime Minister. Tell me how optimistic you are this time that Dominica will get this track. We've been talking about that for many years. Let's listen to him again with that promise. Let's listen.
Your triumph is also a powerful reminder of the importance of investing in our youth, in our sports programs, and in our communities. Our government is proud of its investments over the years in youth development initiatives, sports, and education, but we commit to doing even more. We're aware of your desire for a facility that provides opportunities for track and field athletes to develop their skills, and this remains a priority on our agenda for sports development in Dominica. The government of Dominica has the designs and has already identified a location for the construction of a synthetic track. I give you and the people of Dominica the assurance today that we will proceed with the development and construction of this facility, and upon its completion, it will be formally named the Theo Lafont Gatson Track and Field Complex.
All right, 135, a big promise there again from our Prime Minister that we will get this complex. Let's wait and see.
Whatever promotion that she has given to Dominica, we could never afford to pay for that. So I think that she's just someone that we have to cherish and embrace and give her every possible piece of recognition we could give her.
Really, what is of course, the next move for the Olympic Committee here? I mean, we have to move forward with other things as well, huh?
Yeah, well, we're hoping that this will act as a catalyst and create awareness among young people. We're hoping that we can get additional infrastructure, because that is important. We've already been talking about the stadium. We're talking about the swimming pool. We're talking about additional runways for the triple jump and so on, and the track. Yes. So we're hoping that those things can become a reality, because without that, we'll always be at a disadvantage. But we hope this achievement by Sia will touch the nerve in the persons and in the authorities who have the capability of getting those things done. We in the Olympic Committee and in the Athletics Association, we are working hard from our end to be able to source the finances for the track, and so we are hoping that soon it will become a reality.
Any area around the country that we might see this track become a reality? Are you looking at any specific areas?
Well, I think the area where we're looking at the most is the Portsmouth area. I think there are different areas in Portsmouth that we are looking at, because the land has to be quite a bit. That's be about over 10 acres if you want to do a proper developmental project. So it'll take a little time. So I hope that it can become a reality. This is what we are looking for, and we can be calling on the athletes throughout Dominica in all the different sports to use that as a catalyst, as a fillip to drive them forward and recognize the work he has done, and to know that it doesn't come easy. For you to succeed at the international level, you have to work hard, you have to sacrifice, you have to commit yourself. So we're hoping that, as I said, this will act as an opportunity for the Dominican athletes to recognize there are possibilities out there.
How many more years?
There are possibilities out there. But Prime Minister, are you committed? I heard you made a statement there, part of that clip that we shared with you as it relates to the youth and youth development. I want to play that again. We'll come back. Play it again. Not this one. This one there from in terms of the promise.
Your triumph is also a powerful reminder of the importance of investing in our youth, in our sports programs, and in our communities. Our government is proud of its investments over the years in youth development initiatives, sports, and education, but we commit to doing even more.
Youth development and sports, Prime Minister, and I've asked that question over the years. Are sports or esports a priority in Dominica? Or maybe you've seen things that I don't. I mean, I used to be a sportsman in my time. I don't know if we have seen so much as it relates to sports development. Hello, talk to me. Of course, we have a stadium. What is happening in the stadium except cricket? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Talk to me. Yes.
Matt.
Yes.
As far as I can see, independence is coming. That is one of the, let's say, quick from Lawrence Bruman, from Roosevelt Kerry. Thank you.
So you don't believe that is coming at all?
I never believe that. Not what that man says.
All right. 449-309-596-97. This is a question posed to you this afternoon. There, are we going to have this stadium? Is it becoming a reality, or will it become a reality? This is a big question before us this afternoon. Will it become a reality? And if it is, of course, we all will be happy. But will it become a reality? Many promises have been made over time.
I listen to you day after day.
140, yes.
Good afternoon to you, Martin. How do you do, sir?
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, my brother.
Yes. But let me first congratulate Ms. Fiala for we have done that before and we'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to also say too that is the visionary United Workers Party that has seen it fit during the economic conference organized by the United Workers Party and the ERC that Tia Fiala was recognized and in that forum at the dinner night. And remember, she had not performed yet, but it's visionary people who think so. So congratulations to Dr. Thompson Fontaine and the ERC, Mr. Boston, you are the president or chairman of this organization, and the other players. So the other players were way ahead of the government. Let me just say, Matt, too, in one way or the other, that the Fiala Ford's performance and achievement has brought positive light onto Dominica. But before that, this government, whenever light was shed on our country, was about diplomatic missions or people who had diplomatic passports and all sorts of shady things we hear about our country. And CBI and the worst we hear about it, we would a report, as a report about 90% self and 10% country. All these are bad light shed on the country. But before, as Fiala for comment, she did all that history, that good performance, she did well. Dominica's image starting to change in the world because people know now that Dominica doesn't only have corrupt people, but they have people that are willing to work hard, whether in sports or anything else, to make sure that country gets a good name. But Matt, let me put a challenge to either the DOC, Mr. Doctor, and the government. Just some time ago, if all what they were saying were priority, and by the way, I trust Mr. Billy's doctor judgment because I know he was excited about Tia's performance, and he said, if Tia get goal, I don't think I can contain myself. And in fact, he could not have contained himself. I think he enjoyed it most in a good way. But right now, Matt, you see where they're digging up by High Street there, where the former Dominica club was.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, 120,000 US from the DOC. The Dominica only be committed to government to put what they call a lawn tennis court there. Matt, have we been performing in lawn tennis?
No, not that you know.
Right. I mean, it's a leisure sport, people can do that thing. So for who they building that? So let me put a challenge to them. If at all we are serious, can they now rethink and say that $120,000 for the start now, redivert that now to the track? Redivert that amount now to the track. Because that's what they were going to build up there. That's what they plan to build. The DOC made the announcement. Because they are the ones who got the money to assist government. I don't know what amount government going to put, but 120,000 US was actually allocated from the DOC for that facility to take place. If they are serious, let them suspend that program now and say that amount now is going towards the track and we will see how it is. And finally, my final point about youth. Matthew must revisit some of the past budgets and you will see on the Ministry of Youth or the Youth Development and just look at the allocation or the approved amount on the budget and look at the actual spend and tell me if this government is really interested in youth development. So you must do your own analysis and come back. I'm not reporting for you this time. Just visit at least the 5 years budget past and look at the audit report coincided with the year following, and you will see actually how much was allocated in terms of approved allocation, how much was actually spent, and you will see the variance or the implementation rate. And tell me if this government love young people. So, I mean, I'm happy that right now the government eyes is open because the resounding support that Dominicans have given Fiala for has put the government to shame, and they have no other choice than to come up with this fancy thing. But we don't talk about fancy things now. It's get it done and let's move forward. Just get it done and let's move forward. So, Matt, let us be optimistic. It's a good gesture. All what Tia got.
So you're not too optimistic. That's what you're saying.
Well, the point is, let us hope for optimism.
Okay.
I am saying, now it has been said, let us see what is happening. But the first challenge is to redivert that 120,000 US from the amount to build that lawn tennis to what they have been talking about, because that seems to be priority right now. That seems to be the talk of the day. When they will do that, Dominicans will see how serious they are. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon to you. Date of construction. Somebody wants to know the date of construction and the end date of construction. I think that it's too early for that right now. 1:45. We're talking about dates of construction. Let's go back to the telephone. Are you there? Yes.
Love, life, light, healing, joy. Blessings to you, Mr. Pelty.
Blessings to you too.
Matt, I was a little lost. I was a bit baffled. Puzzled, Matt. Matt, was that Ronald Alcindor?
Yes,
Matt, I was wondering, who is that journalist from Granby that could articulate the incident so skillfully? Matt, I don't want him to call radio and making noise again. I want him to be a journalist. Go and do some journalistic training. And Matt, the man was very good. Matt, wouldn't you agree with me?
I would agree with you. He had a little reservations calling the first. I said, "Nah, just give the facts." And he did call in, and we could have a conversation. He did.
Matt, no sarcasm there. I'm not trying to make fun.
No, I agree with you, Blessing. I agree. He was good.
The man, I listened there when I hear you mention the man name because I was a little, distracted there doing other things. But I checked in, but who's that person now? So I did not hear the introductory intervention of the brother.
Okay.
And I want to commend him. I want to commend the brother. The brother needs to, the man needs some skills in reporting, Matt. The man have some skills in reporting. Matt, shamelessness is incapable of giving birth to principle. Shamelessness is incapable of giving birth to sacrifice. Not to remember what was dug up in the Windsor Park prior to the Chinese coming and build Windsor Park, Matt?
I remember, yes.
A track and field foundation, Matt. It was a multi-purpose thing they were trying in the Windsor Park. Wasn't that so much?
Yes, that was.
The people who dug it up, or the key, I will not say criminal, the key person who dug it up is the same person that promising to name a track and field after Pierre Lafayette. I'm asking you a question, my brother.
It's true. I think he was a sports minister at the time. Yes.
Oh, okay. So it take them, let's say around that time when they dug it up and throw it, Matt, let's say 15 years, or more. Or you could not have erected a track and field facility, but now you're promising to name one after Pierre Lafayette. Not shameless, Matt. Not a man that is shameless is a dangerous man. You see some people saying Skerrit is a skillful politician and political strategy and all of that. Matt, you have to be a cold-blooded lunatic to be that deceptive, that disrespectful, that consistent in lying, Matt. And everything is a joke. Riding on the momentum of Thea Lafont. I'm glad for Thea, but I wish it was somebody in a different position to decline and say no. And even diplomatic passport, no, everywhere you go, everybody watching you, like if you're one of those Monfared and Zamboli and Zandoli and Zampoli and all of them. I would have declined. No, I do not do it. Sorry. Me, myself, I'm a man of principle, Matt. I can lost. If for interest, I choose principle over interest or benefits, Matt. Because I'm a very rugged kind of a person. When I watch criminals, and I'm not referring to Pia or anybody else, thinking they can come and bribe me and use my momentum to ride on like a horse. But I throw you down and break your neck, eh? I am embarrassing you, eh? Pia do not need that kind of fanfare, Matt. Matt, was she in an open vehicle, no, Matt, like one of those transport they using, like them safari transport they using to bring? I hear she was locked up in a car, Matt.
No, she was not. She was in a Mercedes-Benz, sunroof, so her face was out there.
Oh, okay, Matt. Anyway, I am just saying, Matt, that level of trickery and game and feeding on the ignorance of the people, that level of psychological manipulation, using, skillfully controlling the minds of the people, fear. What have we done for her prior to she winning gold? Nothing. These shameless lunatics, Matt, these kleptomaniacs, Matt, who sit down there bleeding the country dry, Matt, dumb like the Wasco, who again look solid waste. Everybody just kicking and beating Dominicans like football. And when they finish, they want to come and talk about labor rights. What labor rights are to destroy these people that supported all you for 24 years? Poor people follow all you blindly, and that's not the Dominica Labour Party. They kill Rosie Douglas and Pierre Charles with the Dominica Labour Party. This is the Dominica Lethal Party, sufficient to cause death because they're killing all you. They're impoverishing all you. So when they come and try to take fear to make something out of themselves, which is nothing these days, because labor rights no longer hold them in high repute. Every little poor person can see how poor they're getting. Dominicans are so poor, they're poorer than a poor. And these criminals want to use fear, laughter, momentum, her victory, her strides that she made individually, she and her husband and friends, and whoever helped her to get there. Now all you want to come like as if it's all you that make fear, laughter, reach somewhere, boss. But you see, I don't wish you nothing more again, all what I've wished you in my private and public interventions. It is already in the air. The seeds are in fertile soil and they are germinating. Have a blessed day, sir.
Have a blessed day. Recently I spoke to Mr. Arnold Roberts there on the telephone and asked him a specific question as it relates to whether Dominica will get this track to be named, according to the Prime Minister, after Thea. This is what Mr. Arnold Roberts had to say in recent times. Yes?
Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the people of Dominica, and happy African Emancipation Day and month, and happy Independence Day to Jamaica. Good afternoon. Congratulations, Dominica. Oh, Lord, is the celebration going on still?
Still celebrating there in Rosa, of course, and other parts of Dominica. We are proud, very proud of Thea.
You should be. That young lady epitomizes all that is great about Dominica and the Caribbean. For her to show the stick-to-itiveness, the wherewithal, the commitment and the passion over the years to keep fighting and to eventually climb the mountaintop and be the best in the world, amongst the best all across the globe, flying Dominica's flag high, making the people proud, showing the brilliance, the amazing artistry, the confidence, the intensity, the mental toughness, and the wherewithal. Down to her interview, she shows incredible intelligence, perception, and she's a great ambassador for Dominica. And I'm going to be greedy and say for the Caribbean, because we want to take a little piece of that brilliance too, so our young people can emulate her. It was truly magnificent. 1402, 1502, my goodness, it was brilliant. She blew away the world, and Dominica's flag is flying everywhere across the globe.
How much do you think that our government, the politicians, should invest at this time? Because our prime ministers are promising a track in her name sometime next year around the same time.
Well, my brother, at certain times with positivity and brilliance and amazing achievement, I try not to water it down with nonsense and old talk, because facts are facts. Analysis and numbers will show. And the people of Dominica know the truth. They know what has been done. They know the investment or the lack thereof. They know all of the topics. So at this point, I will not venture there because the people know. I don't want to spoil the brilliance of an athlete, the amazing feat her family has, the sacrifice her family put, her coaches, her teachers, who brought about this greatness and making history for Dominica and the Caribbean. We will not water it down with negativity about those who promise this and promise that when the track record is there for the world to see, for all with eyes to see and ears to hear. So I want to focus on the brilliance and to let all the children of Dominica know that that could be you, not only in track and field, but in any sport, in business, in literature, in academia, in music, in art, in dance, in fashion. We in the Caribbean can be the best in the world. The West Indies cricket showed us that in the early 70s to late 80s. And Jamaica showed us it in track and field. We've seen it from Trinidad and Tobago in track and field and cycling and swimming. And now in triple jump and track and field, we see it from Dominica. We could match up against the world, watch them in the eye, and bust the tail. Amazing. Well done, Dominica.
But tell me, do you think, I want to go back to the politics. Do you think our Caribbean governments, I include not only Dominica, do you think our Caribbean governments are investing and making sports a priority in their administration?
They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue about the importance of sport. All we are is bandwagonists. The athletes are left on their own with their parents and those family members who would support them. Maybe one or two sponsors who take a risk to give something. But we don't really understand the power of sport. We don't understand the real value. And the real value is not only in world championships and Olympics, but it's in the discipline, the character, the development, teaching a young athlete to be punctual, don't be late, respect others, treat others with respect, win, lose, or draw, shake a hand. We saw Simone Biles and the U.S. gymnast show respect to the Brazilian girl who had been fighting and eventually beat both of them, yet they both bowed down to show our respect. Sport can fix crime. Sport can give opportunity. Sport can cut the vicious cycle of poverty. But we think that investing in sport, all of our governments just put ministers of sport just to say you have a portfolio. Most of them have never spent time in sport. They haven't spent time and years in the vineyard. They don't know how to invest. What are the benefits? They don't know how to get into primary schools with great coaches to make coaching a profession so that we could get the best minds to take care and chart the course forward for dreams of our children. We still go into doctors and lawyers and CEOs and businessmen and so on, not understanding that the world of sport has moved ahead, that there are jobs that can pay more. A sport commentator recently signed a $120 million U.S. contract, Stephen A. Smith with ESPN over the next 5 years. That's what sport is. Sport is an industry. And in the Caribbean, we are missing the boat.
All right, thank you again. That was Mr. Arnold Roberts there in a recent interview with yours truly on this radio station. Again, making the point, these administrations are not concerned about the sports. Thank you, Mr. Arnold Roberts, a former coach himself for the Olympics in Trinidad. Back to the telephone. Are you there? Yes?
Yes, good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Mark, me too want to congratulate and commend this young lady, Mark. Because that's a very, very good name for Dominica. That's the first time in the history of our country, right?
Yes.
Right, but Mark, I called to ask you two questions after I congratulate her.
But you love asking questions, boy.
But Mark, I thank God for Josh. I thank God for Josh. Josh taught me how to ask questions.
Okay.
Mark, if you have a son and a daughter and he or she is constantly telling you lies, can you believe him or her?
No.
I can answer, but I want you to answer.
I said no. I said no.
Okay. Well, okay. Matt, can you or me or anybody else believe a compulsive riot? Matt, no, I'll answer for you no. No. Because Matt, it had a convention in St. Joseph. And the same person who made this big announcement and pronouncement, Matt, he said that put him in today and he's going to study international airport tomorrow. Next day he will go to China. Matt, I felt good. You know, I tell a lot of people it's not airport is building until it's finished. When it's built and I say international airport, Matt, I agree. But up to now, I don't believe there's an international airport, you know. So that I say this to say we cannot believe one who keep on telling us lies upon lies upon lies. Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you too. Thank you. This promise.
Your triumph is also a powerful reminder of the importance of investing in our youth, in our sports programs, and in our communities. Our government is proud of its investments over the years in youth development initiatives, sports, and education, but we commit to doing even more. We are aware of your desire for a facility that provides opportunities for track and field athletes to develop their skills, and this remains a priority on our agenda for sports development in Dominica. The government of Dominica has the designs and has already identified a location for the construction of a synthetic track. I give you and the people of Dominica the assurance today that we will proceed with the development and construction of this facility, and upon its completion, it will be formally named the Thea Lafont Gatson Track and Field Complex.
Whatever promotion that she has given to Dominica, we could never afford to pay for that. So I think that she's just someone that we have to cherish and embrace and give her every possible piece of recognition we could give her.
Really, what is of course, the next move for the Olympic Committee here? I mean, we have to move forward with other things as well, huh?
Yeah, well, we're hoping that this will act as a catalyst and create awareness among young people. We're hoping that we can get additional infrastructure because that is important. We've already been talking about the stadium. We're talking about the swimming pool. We're talking about additional runways for the triple jump and so on, and the track. Yes. So we're hoping that those things can become a reality because without that, we'll always be at a disadvantage. But we hope this achievement by Tia will touch the nerve in the persons and in the authorities who have the capability of getting those things done. We in the Olympic Committee and in the Athletics Association, we are working hard from our end to be able to source the finances for the track. And so we are hoping that soon it will become a reality.
Any area around the country that we might see this track become a reality? Are you looking at any specific areas?
Well, I think the area where we're looking at the most is the Portsmouth area. I think there are different areas in Portsmouth we are looking at because the land has to be quite a bit. That's be about over 10 acres if you want to do a proper developmental project. So it will take a little time. So I hope that it can become a reality. This is what we are looking for, and we can be calling on the athletes throughout Dominica in all the different sports to use that as a catalyst, as a fillip to drive them forward and recognize the work he has done and to know that it doesn't come easy. For you to succeed at the international level, you have to work hard, you have to sacrifice, you have to commit yourself. So we're hoping that, as I said, this will act as an opportunity for the Dominican athletes to recognize that there are possibilities out there.
There are plenty possibilities, endless possibilities. Are you there on the telephone, yes?
Yes, hi.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, man, I'm not in favor of World Carry too much, but I think this time is genuine. We'll have the track, eh? You have to give a man a chance, eh? I think it will happen.
So you're saying this time it will happen, yes?
Yeah, I do believe that.
I guess we'll have to respect your opinion. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. This voice note.
Sports for young people. Sports for young people. A concrete all on the sport facility. Concrete all over. Where football could be playing and cricket could be playing. It's concrete. All about our concrete. So what he talking about young people facility? Well, you see, I would tell Miss Lafont, after the year, if she don't get nothing, she better come and talk. Because it's that promise. So before the year end, she should get that. And if she don't get that, she have to go report that for the Dominican people to know that she haven't got not one fallers for the other. Since because Miss Lafont win a golden award. He come in and talk about young people. Who say Mr. care about young people? The only place that have concrete is the Newton Savannah. Because there is nothing to build in Newton. Young people. So, Matt, Lucille said something there about nationally. I hope Miss Lafont will get all them things on that special day, National Day. I hope Miss Lafont get all them things on National Day. That's the best time for him to bring out the promises on National Day.
Youth development. You know, growing up, I used to be very integrally involved in youth development. I went to a wake sometime maybe last week. You know, most of the young or the former youth officers were asking questions about. Remember the summer school? Children used to be very, very excited about summer school during the summer. I wonder what happened to that program there, the summer school. Mr. Roach, would you be able to tell me? It's no more. So there are no longer, not too many programs for young people. I'm hoping sometime, Mr. Roach, you'll be able to talk to me about that. I know you're a former youth officer who never got a chance to talk to me, but I'm hoping now that you're in retirement, you might get a chance to talk to me. Okay, my brother? You represented Dominica on many occasions. And I know about youth development. I know that. I was given an award sometime for the longest serving youth director there. So I know about youth work for sure. And I don't see too much work being done for young people. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes. 449-3095-96. And if Mr. Roach, if you think I'm lying, you can give me a call. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Not final intervention.
Yes, sir.
Matt, you know, I'd rather perish being astute, being sharp, being alert, than to live life being a fool, Matt, being used and enslaved, and I do not know if it is night or day, from going or coming, being indecisive. Matt, it will happen that time, man. You have to give a man a chance, you know. Matt, you know, play the calling chances in Jimmy?
I know.
Chances, not a chance. Chances. Chances, my brother. Matt, I want to get to Thea Lafo, but Matt, I wanted to investigate that. Do you know that road surrounding Skerrit, I was about to say the full name, properties, is being dug up, Matt, a road that is properly paved, Matt. Almost 5 or 6 weeks now, the Chinese are digging it up and do it over again, a road that is properly paved, Matt. Somebody will be calling you and give you more information on that. So that is how abusive, ruthless, rude, extravagant, and arrogant these criminals are, Matt. Not everybody getting away with millions and billions of our dollars. Not you are asking your question. If you was in Thea Lafo place, or if it was you, Matt, Wouldn't you rather $1 million than diplomatic passports, Matt, and all kind of name and land? And wouldn't you prefer $1 million or $2 million, Matt?
It depends on the state of the economy.
No, but what you're talking about, the economy is in the rightful state. Billions and millions. I know you're not trying to make excuses, but you're
I'm not trying to make excuses, but millions for who, though? Millions and billions for who?
No, I am saying criminals. People who are affiliated with this administration might have gotten away with billions or millions of our dollars. So, his passport we're selling it on the price. You get gas and don't.
So you would prefer that TLA get the billions from, criminal elements? That's what you're trying to say?
No, I am talking about the government of Dominica would at least give $1 million or $2 million and stop all the fancy out, getting them more popularity. I would have supported that because I am saying that if criminals, all foreigners, everybody do buy all kind of things, getting away with millions and billions, man.
But that's my point to you, Lessons. Given the state of the economy and you're claiming that they're getting from criminals, would you want Thea to accept that kind of money?
From whom, man?
That's
from the government, the people of Dominica, man.
Oh, okay. I'm listening to you.
Listen to me a while. Let me conclude. You get with me, sir?
I'm right here.
I am saying that. Not how good was our economy? Whenever. I mean, we have always heard people crying, but we still hear them simultaneously talking about.
But would you say that the government can afford money there? Because we all know things are bad, Blessings. Things are bad for us here in Dominica, but for the billions they've invested out there, they are the ones benefiting, but not the people of Dominica.
Oh!
That's my point.
Well, if it comes to what I'm saying, Matt, listen to me. Let me conclude. I want to get off the air. Matt, if it's from Skerrit himself, or Anthony Hayden, or some other passport peddler in Dominica, I am saying, instead of trying to use Thea as a slave for you to gain some production on your plantation, maximizing profit, Matt, what I'm saying is just give her $1 million or $2 million and that would do her much better. Maybe she could even retire. Or maybe she herself could come down to Dominica and start up the track and field, and then you would get more popularity. You would build up more popularity on that momentum rather than coming into a little stupid parade, Matt, and thinking you can use Thea Lafont to raise your head up, bust your bowed and bloody. The people are fed up with you, boss, and you're looking for blood in Dominica. Blessings.
Well, I wouldn't say Blessings that, the people appreciated the efforts that made by Thea. I don't think it was a waste of time. There are people who really loved Thea. I was there and I witnessed the appreciation. I won't say it was a waste of time. Huh? The people were very patriotic about what happened yesterday. It's the young lady that persevered and persevered and persevered, and she deserved everything she got yesterday. I think if the economy was much better, maybe she could have gotten a lot more. But they gave what they have, right? Or what they had. On the telephone, 213, yes.
Matt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Good.
Matt, achievement and appreciating the achievement of Thea.
Okay.
It's a wonderful thing for Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
What and knowing the promises that we have had over the years and nothing has come through, we have to hold our breath on this one. Hopefully, he can put it right this time, and come through. But not only the stadium, but we have a lot of talents. Maybe we even have even better talents than Tia out in the rural areas.
I'm sure.
And in one stadium is fine. Eventually, when you come through, you can go to that stadium, or when you're being recognized, you can go to that stadium, and continue your improvement. But we need tracks, and we need those small fields in each of the rural areas that are already there, that are just gone to ruin. We need them to be developed, so that, and that is where it starts from. That you start doing your practicing out in the country, in the rural areas. Then somebody can come along and somebody can see you and say, hey, this is something good, this is somebody good. And then we can say to you, all right, now come to that track, come to that stadium, wherever it is, and continue your.
So how many complexes you think we need in Dominica? Because remember, our economy is not all that good. But I'm saying, how many you think we need at this stage?
Matt, in each of the villages at the playing field.
Oh,
not stadiums,
You're looking for you're looking for tracks around each playing field.
Yes, ordinary to be before, and that is where all the practice comes. I remember when I was growing up, each villages. I mean, in the constituencies, you used to have 4 or 5 teams, and in the neighboring outskirts, and we used to have our competition between ourselves. 4 or 5 villages have their competition, and then they used to pick 2 or 3 talents from there, and then they move up to to the Roseau and become a national player. I am saying that those things are no more. So it's not going to cost much. Put the stadium there, and the people, the people themselves, the villages, the councils can do the upkeep of those tracks or those fields and develop. I'm not talking about track and field only. I'm talking about football and cricket, etc., etc. The government need to look at that, bring those fields back, develop those fields, clean them. They're there, Matt. All of them are there. You don't have to go and buy no land for that. Just develop them back, clean them, and get the youth. I mean, that will take them off the street. That will stop them smoking marijuana and going and doing those kind of things. When they have nothing to do, that's what they do, So when the blocks and smoke marijuana, we're going to exert that energy, on the field. So that is what we need. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you. 217. Yes. Good afternoon to you. Mm-hmm.
Yes, my brother. What's up, my brother? I've been listening.
Yes.
And I've been listening to you also, asking the nation, each sport is a priority in Dominica. I say yes, sports is a priority. Now let me call on the Prime Minister, Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit. You have been giving us some nice chorus stew promises. Mr. Skerrit, I agree. Yes, she done it well for Dominica. I mean, what go on yesterday was very good, and the people. Mr. Skerrit, you put some flags for everybody to stand up. You see how the Dominicans appreciating sports in Dominica. Mr. Skerrit, every time a little sport activity, you're getting more than 2,000 people. So instead we think of track and field somewhere else, Mr. Skerrit, why won't we develop that stadium? Let's stop having festivals on that, because you make it a festival ground, and since before that I told you all that there would be a festival ground. Let us put back the basketball court there. If Massac can take one so international, how the Windsor Park in itself cannot have one better than Massac, when Massac they teach us what we could do to have indoor basketball stadium. Too many promises, and we are not finishing what we have already. We have the Windsor Park. Let us develop it as a training facility also. And then if it's Portsmouth you want to go, I cannot tell you to go, because you need sports in every avenue. That's what the gentleman just come and say. And in closing, because I don't want to be too long, because Mr. Skerrit does make me vex with his promises. He's killing sports, he's killing every living thing instead of reviving it. You understand what I mean? No, Mr. Skerritt, let me tell you something. If you want me to help tomorrow, please God, call me. I have a machine. You will buy cord for me. You will buy gas and everything. And we're going to clean up the Pottersville Savannah. Let the people exercise and enjoy themselves. Even though that you are building what you are building, they can still be playing. Why are you killing the health of the generation? Sport is health and health is strength. Because we have the most set of talented, I always tell you that, Mr. Skerritt, that we have the most talented set of people, natural talent, sports, basketball, cricket, volleyball, everything. You know what I mean? And you know what I did yesterday? When I see people like Jennifer Lansing, a very good netball player that make how much name for Dominica, never really get something to recognize, not even a picture. Because they stop that. And in closing, Matt, I want you to investigate for me why Rosie Tongue Council and Solid is boxing like that. Because in front of Astafan, I have a pile of rubbish.
But you're going away from the conversation. So call me back on a Wednesday. I'll do some investigations for you, huh? So please just stay on the subject there. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good afternoon. Are you there? Caller, are you there? 449-3095. Hello, yes?
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you?
Okay, long I haven't called the radio station, and also people tell me long they have heard me. But I have full confidence in the PM when he said then he going to start to build the
track.
Yeah,
okay.
And I going to campaign with him. I'm going to get him to do it. I'm going to keep him busy because I have confidence in he will do it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
I listen to your condemnations like a pastor in the church giving a fiery sermon. I listen to all your solutions and your constant assurance you'll fix every situation. Promise. Nothing ever satisfies you. Nothing ever good at all.
Full congratulations on Mrs. T. Lafon. All honors.
To you, it's true. Cause you only see the world in gentle colors.
All promises made is all honors that is promised. She's worth it and more. Did Jennifer Nanton, the netballer, got her land as promised by the Prime Minister? I don't know.
I can't go to shop and promise. I can't take the bus and promise. I can't pay school fee. You could promise me what you want. You could promise me anything that you want. I can't eat that promise. Can't feed the child on promise.
Hello, talk to me. Yes. Good afternoon to you. Yeah. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm just always amazed that the caller that you had a couple of minutes ago, the parataxi that was telling you about the $1 million should have got. I mean, this man's soft skills just doesn't add up. And you guys have this guy talking every day on your show 10, 15 times, just talking a bunch of nonsense. The achievement of an Olympic gold medal is a world phenomenal stuff. That is advertisement to the Commonwealth of Dominica. It's not calling Q95 and trying to get basically, some sort of social status. Okay, you match your skill set, your athleticism with the Olympics. You match your soft skill sets with a Nobel Prize. That's where it matters. And for this guy to be just pontificating every day, spewing garbage, no matter what the Prime Minister does, there's a criticism. It's damn if he does, damn if he doesn't do. I mean, come on, guys. Enough already.
That's it. All right, thank you.
Anything that you want, I can eat that from it. Feed the child on promise. Pet could be on promise.
Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes.
Matthew, last person that talked there, talking rubbish. Because everything blessings say have points behind it. He's maybe one of the rubbish collectors for salvation.
Again, Blessings has his opinion. The caller has his opinion. We don't have to fight. You have your opinion. He has his opinion. We don't have to fight about that. Huh?
We got beat like kids in a cricket match. As soon as we get out, we run home with the cricket bat. Promising, papi. All we ever do is criticize. Despite much embarrassment, we never open up our eyes. Like as if we in a stupid dream. No matter how much we run, we never reach where we're going. But time will tell, as we know very well, no matter how we look at it, this is a living hell. Happy say what is wrong, not right. Darkness must come out to light. Promise, I can't pay my bill on promise. Promise, I can't go to shop on promise. Promise, I can't take the bus on promise. Promise, I can't pay school fee. You could promise me what you want. You could promise me anything that you want. I can't eat that promise. Can't feed the child on promise. Can't pay my bill on promise.
Let's go back and take our telephone call. It's 2:26. We have just about 34 more minutes. Hello, good afternoon to you. Yeah?
Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you.
Matt, all of us know that the economy of Dominica is on life support. Matt, it has a lot of things to be done in Dominica, and there is no money to do it. While I love Tia Lafont for her achievements, I'm glad for what she's going to receive. Is it another loan on the backs of Dominica for us to pay, Matt?
Loan?
I'm just asking a question.
No, I don't think it's a loan. No. I don't think it's a loan. Of course, the government promised to give it to her, but not as a loan. No loan. I don't think there's no loan there. It's basically a grant given to Theo Lafont. So there's no loan there, okay? All right, hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners at home and abroad.
Good afternoon to you, my brother. How are you?
Not bad. I want again to join the thousands of us in Dominica and across the globe to congratulate Pierre Lafont on her success and, of course, for keeping the name of Dominica high. I want to commend the people of Maho who came out in the numbers yesterday to express the appreciation and thanks to her and congratulations to her. And when she passed through Maho at Mudokade yesterday afternoon, we had a solid turnout in Maho, from what you call Zimit all the way up to Lawi Pikati. You had a number of persons with the flag waving and thanking her. In fact, she came out from the vehicle that she was on and walked. Although with her courtesy, she walked in the crowd until around by passing the Maho Criterion to be among the people. And when she reached to Pikati, which is really her home base, came out again and went into the area where she was raised and so on. So we appreciate that very much. I mean, whatever she receives, she deserves it. I mean, she has been keeping the name of Dominica high. And in the Olympics, she did her very best there.
You know, you're making a very important point. And somebody else, I think it was Mr. Andy Roberts, who said we could never pay Thea for the kind of promotions we were getting out there in terms of tourism. She has put Dominica on the map. Yes.
On the map and so on. So whatever she received, I think she deserved it and so forth because she have the work she have done for us. I mean, it's work we have ourselves have not been able to achieve for many years in terms of our tourism promotion budget and her win, and not only in the Olympics, but even before that, in all the other competitions that she participated in, Dominica's name was high, and you see a flying flag of Dominica. That's so a level of patriotism and appreciation for her homeland, and that is great, and so on. I listened to Tony Astafan on Saturday night on another radio station talking some rubbish because these guys are basically guys who, yes, have an education and one expect them to support their party but stand for what is right and just. And I heard he was trying to politicize this matter, her coming home and the motorcade with Clarence Christian. And he made the point that the opposition did not congratulate Pierre Lafont, which is rubbish because the Opposition Freedom Party, UWP, did. And you will remember, Matt, at the Economic Summit
of course,
at UWP and the Electoral Reform Coalition hosted, she was recognized and a trophy, Matt, was made available to her from that summit. So it means we appreciate her even before she had won the Olympics.
These individuals, my friend boss, so they're not patriots. They're not patriots at all. They just make comments and make it political all the time.
Yes, and everything they try to politicize. And I think something in Dominica we have to know when to. We should not mix matters and so forth. And you're right. And Anim is correct himself. Yeah, I spoke as well, and he said for the kind of promotion that she gave to Dominica. I mean, in France, there among this international community, that we could never afford to pay her for that work. And I think what she received is well deserving, and I want to wish her well and to say to her stay up and thank you again and congratulations. In fact, her relatives in Maho, her aunts and her uncles, they're involved in our church, in our education, in our guides, in our community. They're involved and so forth. They will be taught in Maho and elsewhere. And so they're well known, and I think the turnout yesterday was in appreciation to Tiala for yes, and of course in support of her aunts and her uncles and relatives and her mother and father, who we know very well. So I was very happy yesterday that the people of Maho came out, and I saw on the way up Salisbury and Coolibishtry and Jubilant, where people put on the side of the road to express their appreciation. So let's do these things well and let's wish her well. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, boss. So, True Patriot there, 2:32 is the afternoon time. Hello, yes. It's good. You have to say it's good. Yes. Good afternoon to you, sir.
How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm trying my best, yes.
Yeah. I know it's a hard day to keep it neutral, but thanks for trying, Sometimes, we have to take the words of Brother Anil, Matt, I was expecting the Prime Minister to come with a comprehensive sporting plan. You can see a man just sit down, he make a list for fear, just for fear. Give us a list for the country. You understand? The whole idea is not, a stadium is one thing. You need coaches. You need a program. You need protocol. Dominica is a place you can section Dominica into 4 parts for practically every developmental initiative. You can put 4 centers around the country. And then you have 1 major national place. You understand, where the kids can, the same way you can do for emergency, you can have 4 food shelters around the country. The same way you can do for health, you can have 4 major health centers around the country. Dominica is a small place that you can section up and do development. These guys been claiming the socialist for how much years? Cuba is one of the places with the most fundamentals in sporting. Jamaica exploited that. Manly brought Cuban coaches to Jamaica that they were always a running tradition, but the fundamentals were instilled through good coaching. Get some Cubans, put them in our schools. We have to come with a comprehensive plan, and that is what is doing Roosevelt Skerry. Roosevelt Skerry does just make statements for the moment. He doesn't make statements in a comprehensive sense of development, and that is why we're not developing. In as much as these initiatives come, That address yesterday should have been stately, you know. But that's how Dominica roll. That's why, you know, a change have to take place. But I just want to tell the Patriot, go easy today, man. Let me just celebrate here, you know. Let me just celebrate here, man. We have enough time. We have 364 more days to burn fire on Roosevelt. You understand? Peace.
All right, peace, my brother. It's 2:34. 2:34 is the afternoon time. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
I would like to ask the caller before, not the last one you stopped there, the one before him, whether this is the only thing that is in Dominica that is not good. The other things that is in Dominica that are not good, come back and tell us. The one who speak like a doctor, the king, tell him come back and tell us those things that is in Dominica that are not good. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, like, you know, I just want to, you know, this is a talk show. You expect different opinions. Don't get mad at somebody because they have a different opinion than you, okay? It's an open talk. We have to agree to disagree. You might say something, you know, somebody else might disagree, but that's what it is. We have to agree to disagree. You'll have a different opinion, but you don't have to get mad with somebody because they said something that you're not happy with. It doesn't work that way. Hello, talk to me on the telephone.
Matt, I promise I would not call, but quickly,
yes.
You misrepresented what I said. And
who misrepresented what?
Well, listen, based on the remarks you made after I hung up, you would give somebody the impression I'm saying she does not deserve what she got. I'm saying she deserves more. Because you said, Blessings, well, I think she deserves everything she got, and the people appreciated the thing yesterday, the parade and all of that. That alone distorted what I...
Repeat what you said, Blessings. Repeat what you said. Let's go. Let's have a discussion. Say what you said.
I said that with all the diplomatic passport and the land and all of that, just give her $2 million.
You said something after that. Say what you said. Repeat what you said.
Asking me to repeat what I said, and now you're interjecting.
But I have to get what you said. So say what you said at the end, so I can tell you exactly what you said and why I said what I said.
I said all that fancy and all that thing that was uncalled for.
So what exactly? That's why I make the comment. That was not. You said it's uncalled for. That's not what I was talking about. Blessings. This all fanfare was well deserved. That's my point to what you said.
I am not saying Martin. I may have said it in a way.
So I didn't say anything about your millions, and my comment was about all that fanfare. I think she deserves all that fanfare. That's the point I was trying to make.
I'm asking for $2 million for somebody like, look at what Mr. Anel said. We cannot pay her for the promotion she gave in Dominica. So if I ask for $2 million for her.
No, you're going, no, that's not the point, Blessing. You said she does not deserve all that fanfare. So I'm saying to you, I think she deserves everything that she got yesterday, Blessings. That's my point.
I said she does not deserve it.
You said it, Blessings. You want to repeat what you said? You want me to go and get the tape? You said it.
I said she does not deserve all that fanfare.
Oh my God, Blessings. Let me get you off the radio because you're saying things that you don't believe in. You just said that she does not deserve all the fanfare. You said it 3 times. 3 times. What was all that fanfare? What was all that fanfare about? Your exact question. What was all that fanfare about? No, you want to fight. I don't want to fight with you, Blessings. When you're wrong, just take it and just run with it. You can't always be right. We've had that discussion many, many times. You cannot always be right, Blessings. On the telephone, how to talk to me, 239, yes.
Matter I want to give blessing so much gloves. I want to take for him, but he make a little mistake. You know,
I'm not giving him blows. I'm telling him what he said, and he's just in denial. 239. Hello, talk to me. Yes, 449-3095. 96 and 97. 239. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you,
How you
Mr.
doing, my brother?
Pelte,
How you doing,
and
brother?
many listeners.
many listeners. How you doing?
The golden moments are with us, and we should just cherish it. I believe this is my concern. I said that the government gave the contribution that they gave. It's all well and good. Big congratulations to Mrs. Godson. But one question that keeps baffling me is the issue as to I have not yet heard, and maybe I could be subjected to correction, the corporate sponsors making their contribution towards this golden moment. Well, something run into my mind as I said it could be the economy is rough, the businesses themselves are not doing that well, and their contribution maybe, it's not evident. But this is something too that we have to embrace. The corporate sponsorships should be coming on board to of course celebrate this moment with Tia. The other thing that I am more concerned about is that I believe she has set the stage and the platform for many athletes in Dominica. And I believe in time we will get more Tias, we will get more athletes at that level. What we need to emphasize on is that we need to ensure her wishes, and that is to say, the different track and field stadiums she's asking for. We already have blueprints of it. We just have to make sure that these things are in place and we can move forward. I'm happy to know that the ERC and the United Workers' Party recognized Ms. Tia Laffer long before she may have received the golden moment. So we again, as a party, we will put a lot of emphasis into sports. We believe more TLFers can be in various villages. You can see the enthusiasm that is created.
Let me ask you a question, Ronald. Something I observed, I was not sure because I did not follow the motorcade. Were your cyclists part of that parade there, the motorcade that took place yesterday?
Yes, we were, and it was a privilege for us. As you can tell, we were in numbers. We waited there, and we just wanted to be part of history. As I told the young cyclists, I tell them, hey, I am going. I have soon gone. But at the end of the day, this is the kind of inspiration and motivation that they need. A lot of them wanted to meet with her. Some of them did. And I think it is a wonderful occasion for Dominica. It means that we can go places. We must embrace the opportunity, and congratulations to all those who made it possible for Tia, the Dominica Olympic Committee, and among others. It is a good moment. Let us cherish good things collectively. Because it's through collective efforts and collective goals that this nation can move forward on things that make sense. Today, TLR gave us gold. Dominica is now on the map. That is the big world map, and we can see the effects of sports and what sports can do to a nation, like what it has been doing for Jamaica. And that is my motivation. I will continue to embrace the opportunity. I ask all Dominicans, no matter what divide you are, this is not the time for this. This is the time to focus on what makes us a nation, what makes us a people. And when people are doing well, no matter what it is, it must be positivity throughout our bloodstreams and make Dominica the place it ought to be. Thank you for the opportunity, my friend.
Thank you. The same Ronald Charles. Is 2:43 in the afternoon. Another voice note.
Good afternoon, Matt. Yes, I'm agreeing with this last caller. Yes, definitely. The money and the land and all that she get from the government of Dominica could never compare to what she has done as far as winning gold Olympic for Dominica. That could never compare to the advertisement and the putting Dominica on the map, because she actually really did put Dominica on the map. And the way she speaks, the way she carries herself, she really put Dominica on the map. And I think the tourism department, that they need to come up with some kind of commercial that they can use her in to put out there. That's what they need to do, because she has done a really good thing for Dominica, and we need to use her in that way. And even if we have to pay her for doing that, then they have to pay her for doing that. But I think this is a good opportunity for the tourism department to use Tia Laporte and put her out there in make some kind of really good professional commercial and put it out there for Dominica.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes. Good.
Yeah, Matt,
Yes, sir. How are you? Mm-hmm.
thank you, my brother. Matt, just for little clarity there. I Blessing, I was listening to your conversation with Blessing. Okay? And one of the things he said the motorcade or whatever and so on was not called for. Okay? I do not interpret that to mean does not give that he or she doesn't deserve that. Not called for means could mean a number of things.
You have to say what you mean and mean what you say.
I agree with that, Matt, but bear with me, Matt, please. I agree with what you're saying, Matt. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
What I am also saying is that he suggested to give her $2 million instead.
That was before that conversation.
No, but that's
I didn't disagree with that. I didn't disagree with that. But I'm saying what was said at the end. That's what I said. What she got, she was it was well deserving. That is why the contradiction took place. I was not making noise. I just saying blessings. That's what you said, and just take this and run with this. That's all it is.
No, but I agree with you too, Matt, in terms of all what she got and all what she deserved. But I also agree with blessings too, in terms of the $2 million.
No, I agree with him about the $2 million. I didn't say nothing else. I said the final comment he made there. All this was, was not deserving. I'm saying yes, it was well deserved. This is where our disagreement came. I agree with him on every point he made before that. Yes, go ahead, my brother.
But that's why it's important for us to listen, Matt, because a lady called you and she explained to you, she laid the background of how things are hard in the country and we cannot get money and so on. And then she put the question, she hopes it's not a loan. And you interpreted it to mean that the government may be giving Tia a loan.
You think the government of Dominica would take a loan for $400,000 to give to Thea? I mean, I'm just asking, Brad.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Matt. That was what the lady was asking.
Okay.
She was questioning whether it is a loan. She was saying she hopes it's not a loan that they're taking to do that for her. But you know, interpreted it to mean when and responded to her that she was saying that they're giving Tia a loan of $400,000. And then because you explained to her, it's more like a grant, it's not a loan. Because a grant you have to pay back.
Yes,
you understand? So that is why it's important for us to listen, and that has a nexus, Matt, with the issue that we have. We're discussing among the misunderstanding is blessing that. So we just have to understand. As you said, say what we mean. But plenty times when we think we're saying what we mean, people put their meanings to what we think that we are saying, man. Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. 2:47. It's the afternoon time. I always tell blessings that we have some private conversations sometimes. Your word is not always the final word. People will always disagree or agree, and we have to move forward. We have to agree to disagree. Doesn't mean that your word is the final word. Let's move on there. 12 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good afternoon. Yes.
Yes, Matt. Let me ask you a question. Were you in the forecourt last night?
Yes, I was. Yes, for a little while.
Okay, Matt. Well, I was there when the Prime Minister was presenting the grant, and during the time he was presenting it, I watched the face of the Olympic lady there.
Oh, you mean Thea?
Okay, and
okay.
Yes, yeah, and it's like she didn't expecting she would get all that because when the Prime Minister talk about the 400 town plus the land, she like you could see, she said whoosh, and she was real satisfied. But some of us in the public, we are so greedy that we want too much. I mean, if she agree, she accept what she gets. The $2 million, what people talking about she should get, that would go into building the track. So, however, we would see that the track come through. You understand? And the track must come through. Thank you very much.
You seem very optimistic this time. About 2:49 is the after the time. I'm pessimistic. I am as I am about the electoral reform. I'm very pessimistic about that. Let's see. It can be. It may be. And we'll see what happens. Oh no, talk to me on the telephone. Yeah. Yes. Are you there, caller? Mm-hmm.
$2 million to chicken feed for how high she be in Dominica. We have this tower of stupidity wasting so much money. What is $2 million when you can have billions of dollars going overseas?
Again, caller. I agree. We will never be able to pay Thea for what she brought to Dominica. We could never be able to put a cost to that, okay? On the telephone, yes, all that publicity with that gold medal. Boy, that's why so much money has been invested in sports. Everybody now wants to find out where is Dominica. That's not the Dominican Republic. We could never ever be able to pay for that promotion there. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good afternoon. Yes.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I was saying, Matt. For some people, you really kind of treat them. No matter what the government had done, they would have found a problem. You are given 10, they'll be asked for 12. Why can't you just accept something was done? Every Dominican came out, they showed their support, and she's very happy. Everybody's happy. And then leave it as that. Why do we have to go back and forth? It was a joyous day. Leave it as that. Huh? And
I heard a mother said, is what the country could afford. I heard her say that this morning.
Exactly. I mean, some people just like Deba. Blessings is just a Deba person. Everything you have a problem with.
Well, Blessings has his opinion. Hello, talk to me, and we have to respect it as well. 9 minutes to the hour of 11 o'clock. Yes? Talk to me.
Just a few seconds, Mr. Peltier,
yes,
and I'm
sir.
not fighting. My tone is okay. My tone is okay, Mr. Peltier.
You are okay. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
All right. I clearly read what Brian said. I picked it up, but he said everybody can make a mistake because I know exactly what the lady was saying. But you talk about the grant, and I said, Matt, it. Not after all what I said, Tia deserved. When I made the last remark, whether if I said it consciously or subconsciously, that may have contradicted all what I said. But Matt, I use a lot of sarcasm, So you would say, I know Blessings, you don't mean that. But for you to give the impression like, I think I am saying Tia don't deserve it. I said $2 million, $2 million could do nothing with what difference? It could have nothing to do with $2 million. And I believe, Matt, as I said, they use Tia for momentum for them to try to ride high. But really and truly, what she did for Dominica and still is doing, that is chicken feed. And I believe there is money hidden somewhere, Matt, where they could easily give Tia $2 million. The money is to be stashed away for criminals and not for our heroes like Tia Lapo. And that's what I meant. So really and truly, if I said it in that way, I take that back. But I know what I meant when I said what I said a while ago. My apologies.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. I'm blessed and thank you. I'm just saying, sometimes we have to say what we mean and mean what we say, okay? So if you apologize, accept it. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good afternoon to you. Yes. Yes, sir.
Dominica is a funny place, brother, man. No matter what you do, there's always a problem. When you had the Workers' Party before, a lot of things were happening for 4 years, and they said it meant nothing, rather than the 24 years of the
If it wasn't balling like that, in any kind of time, brother, man. If it wasn't balling, so, struggling, already not money, like all that one had money. And just lavishing, just wasting money in nonsense, you know what I mean? And then people not seeing the way in the businesses and getting themselves moving in the business. And the sort of nonsense are going on in the country, brother, man. And there are people struggling there. Imagine that some good skills person, in sports, in all kind of things. And they're so much under pressure. More and more they live in the country and going on. Because they're suffering. So no matter what you do in Dominica, always a problem. They always saying that this one didn't do, that one didn't do. And it's what happened in Dominica. It's getting confused. That makes the country move forward. They're playing politics and everything in Dominica. And that's why we're setting back in Dominica. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Matt, I have no problem with what Scarrett promised the athlete. My problem is, will he keep his promise? And that was the question there in the afternoon. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, good afternoon to you.
My brother Matt, what's up, brother?
I'm here.
Let me tell you something. So it's Sierra alone that got a gold medal. What about little boy from Portsmouth? You all keep on dwelling on that. And that's how they always treat the fellas down north.
No. But the young man down north, he did not get a gold. He didn't get any medal, but he got $20,000 in appreciation.
Matt, the fella got a gold medal in the 800 meters.
Not at the Olympics, brother. Not at the Olympics.
Okay, brother.
All right, thank you very much. Not at the Olympics. The only person who got gold for Dominica was Thea Lafont. Okay? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes?
Yes, my brother again. I just want to call on those in authority. Seeing that what Mrs. Spear have done for Dominica, let us open up the Windsor Park for football every weekend. That can help to maintain the sports stadium in Roseau. Because at this present moment, we are now going to use it as a semi-training facility for the Dominican athletes, especially the Dominican national team that haven't been doing well because of lack of facility. Mr. Skerritt, Minister, I hope you're hearing me.
All right, caller. Thank you very much, sir. 2:56 is the afternoon time. We're going to take our final call and a voice note, and we'll wrap it up here for the afternoon there on the Talk on the Block. Talk to me. Yes, 449-3095. I think we have a few minutes. Let's see if we can download this voice note very quickly and play this voice note there. We having a little problem? No, let's listen a little bit. Yeah, sorry.
Good afternoon, Matt. Interesting program. Like you said, there's always gonna be people that criticize and those that, that's reality. Everybody have a right to their opinions and leave it as that. My biggest concern with all the promises that were made to the young people is that they will be disappointed. The sad thing is that is the status quo of the government of the day, especially, let me just say, the prime minister. He comes when something happens, he comes and he makes all these great promises and then nothing happens. I am very much concerned that you have all these young people that, right now they're pumped and they're enthused that, okay, I could be the next Thea Lafont, I could be the next whoever, whatever great athlete we have in Dominica and even athletes around the world, and then nothing comes from it. Just like the swimming pool that they were talking about, the Olympic size swimming pool that was supposed to be done years and years ago. What happened to that? So my concern that is this just another pie in the sky promise from this government, from this prime minister? And that is the problem I have with him. I wish he would just stop making promises because something is happening. Really sit down and think and plan. That is the problem with this government. They don't plan anything. And then afterwards, they just come vai and make all these promises. And then these young people, they're disappointed over and over and over again. It's all well and good. Yes, she deserves everything. But I hope it's not just another promise to her. Because right now she's a role model for a lot of people, especially young people. But what is it going to come to? You know, just like so many promises. We've had promises and promises and promises from this man, from this prime minister, and nothing comes, nothing happens. You know, all you see going around Dominica is a bunch of hotels. You know, instead of using the same land and stuff to develop and make sports facilities and all these things where young people can actually see a future in the sports. You know, and we have nothing. What about soccer? You know, soccer is one of the biggest things in Dominica. What is being done to develop the soccer teams in Dominica? You know, what about the coaches? What about training them properly so that they could help their teams and stuff? All these things that needs to be done, not just in sport, but in every area in Dominica. And this man just comes when it suits him and when it suits him. And
so many taking me for a fool. Too many treating me like a mule. And your ignorance, polarization, causing untold destruction in this little island. Mommy, tell me the other time.
3 o'clock is the afternoon time. As I move to Flow, Dominica.
I can't pay my bill on promise, honey. I can't go to shop on promise, honey. I can't take the bus on promise, honey. I can't pay school fee. You could promise me what you want. You could promise me anything that you want. I can't eat that promise. Can't feed the child on promise. I can't eat that promise. I listen to you
tomorrow, the same time.
Like a pastor,
God is willing.
Giving the fire is on.
I'll be back on your radio.
All your solutions and your constant assurance, you fix every situation. Nothing ever satisfying you. Nothing ever good at all in anything